The injury's not on.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Let's go. You sure the engine ain't on?
Yeah, they are.
Hold on, let me look, man.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Oh, damn, we can't even see. Hold on, let's see.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu
Damn,
narration
can't
option is
see,
set to
man.
off is selected.
Okay, let's go, man. Come on out of it. The bag out. You hear me? James,
Yo,
come on, man. Let bag out, man. Oh, I want to play.
alright, I bet. Hey, hey, if I exit out, it ain't gonna make me concede the game, is it?
Hey, I think y'all got control of it.
He said, "Are you sure you want to concede the game?"
I mean, y'all got control of it. I don't have control of it. So y'all need to find out if we quit.
Alright, I'm gonna close that.
So I need to do the same thing.
Yeah, close the application. Or you should be able. You should be good. I just backed out, so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We good. Make sure no more rules on, man.
Smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate.
The injury still off.
Dance, jump in
The injury still off.
no man, man. Oh, there with the hands.
The injury still off.
Guard me. I ruin they
You hear me?
plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all.
Man, if I was you, I wouldn't be studying them niggas, bro. Me and you gotta play each other. Them niggas that run their mouth right now.
Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when attacking like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. 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 They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets. The coach will regret even letting us
Man, I ain't
stay in
gotta
the
sit.
game.
Oh, we got music going on in the party. You sure they took care of that?
You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble.
The Manders on.
I take off, move, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Pick on the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash.
What? You just wanna eat all damn day? Right?
I'm in there.
Like that. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't geeks, too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'm a running back.
DeMarcus
Same day,
Lawrence.
why I'm a running back. Friday,
ain't got no
Sunday,
goddamn
running back.
stop
Running
this.
back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back. Hello. That's the check call. falling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab.
I got everybody muted but you.
My bad when the check hit the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money. I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you fuck like a limbo. She said she not a. She in. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the New York Giants.
All right now, but all right.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I need to take Dave Jones now. Eli don't need to start.
8 read. Hey, high 7. You draw quarter. 54, right there. 54 Mike. Hey, we gotta get to the ball. Let's go.
Throwing on first down is Manning. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Put over his head.
Evan Ingram was the intended.
Put over his head. Put over his head. Let him put him in the game. Yeah, let him come on in the game. Let him get his goddamn gills wet. I'm ready.
Target, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line. Come on, set. 60 outlaw. Come on. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Rush in. Rush side.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. Tried to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Anthony Brown there on the tackle. But a spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings.
Come on, man.
Third down there, but he cannot connect.
Come on,
so the defense
man.
able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Let's go.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the pass.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Check. Here we go, 47. Here we go. 26.
Prescott to throw this time. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Let's get there, baby.
Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Well, on first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
I'm going back to you. Alpha. Back to you. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
On 2nd and 9. Jones, he gets it to Matthews, complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I got you, boy. 54 down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And Tate's got it. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. The end result, 21 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position.
He out of bounds. He out of bounds. He out of bounds. He didn't get no 2 feet down. Oh, no. I want to see that. Oh, they won't even let me challenge it. That's bull crap, man.
First interception of his career.
That's crap. He wasn't even in bounds. That man was clean out of bounds.
And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
We'll get it back, bro.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the Giants' 49-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Wide. Get wide.
Here's Prescott. Deep ball for Goodwin.
He pushed me. Good one, nigga. Good one. That nigga pushed me, man. That was some bullshit.
Goodwin, 49 yards.
But I be blocking
his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Watch the curve. Check.
Now Saquon Barkley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. But we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. And he hits his man, Matthews. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Jones now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down. Jones now from the gun, he'll throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. A gain of 6 there on first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
Oh, man, don't. Why y'all gonna keep on cheating for this shit, man?
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off.
Look,
okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Jones now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Now Jones. He's going to fire one deep left side.
He's wide open. He's wide
is incomplete.
Come on,
Took
man.
a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jones throwing complete here to Tate. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here.
He's not going to get me. Hey, Haywood.
Now Jones operating from the gun. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
Hey, Delta. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, watch the slap. Now.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones diving for the end zone.
Good. We'll take it.
Score.
Man, why they make me go what's that? We'll take that, though.
An 8-yard touchdown.
Hey, how you slide, bro?
As they are now on the board here in the first half.
Oh, tap it twice. Tap it twice.
Well, not quite the holy roller, partner. Yeah. That was San Diego. You might remember that in 1978, right? Kenny Stabler, forward fumble. Dave Casper falls on the end zone. Oakland beats him on the last play of the game. But that was a live football. And what a nice job he did to fall into the end zone. And yes, indeed, folks, that's a touchdown.
By the way, John Madden was coaching in that Holy Roller game, wasn't he?
He certainly was, and he wanted to make sure that the call went his team's way, was out on the field and was told, yes, it's a touchdown. Now get back on the sidelines.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick back in 2016, started all 48 games in his first 3 years in the NFL, and now making start number 49 to kick off 2019. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And all the way down to the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Good luck with it. Good luck with it.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll run with Elliott. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call the gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Don't fuck around and lose that ball now. Shit, you think it's all fun and games?
Trying to run forward with Pollard.
Don't fuck around, get your 3. Don't fuck around and lose that ball. Get your 3.
To the 7.
Oh yeah, we like to greet him, motherfucker. Get your 3. At the end of the day, get your 3. You stay here, X-Man. There you go. Oh, we ain't worried about that shit. There you go. We good. That's all I needed right there. That's all I needed right there. That's all I needed right there. Woo! If your motherfucking ass would have threw that ball, son. And I'm pretty good at blocking these field goals now. I'm trying to told you. All right.
Marr able to put this one through. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Get about 4, so 2nd and 6 forthcoming. Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year. There on the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Oregon. 6-6, pull it high. Ready?
Throwing Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Come on back at him again.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Jones.
Did he give me?
Gregory.
Did he give me?
Coming in and dropping for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
Hell yeah.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Yep. There. 5.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Right here.
5.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what,
that was me.
And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind it, and he listened to it.
They running back.
47 is the
They running back. They running back.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Come on, Ralph! Y'all cheating, man.
4th down. This
I
is a
ain't
big
touched
ball.
you, man.
Trying to cover
doing
Cooper
shit,
there
man.
a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Mine. All those supposed to have been you, Hayden.
Incomplete.
Come on, take that, man.
Receiver
You waiting for that type of shit.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
A missed
waiting on
opportunity
that
for an
type of
interception
shit.
would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott.
Mine. You keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. That's all I'm going to say. Keep playing with it.
Never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
To Shepard, complete over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Jones, a final shot before break. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second down now, it's Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Keep playing all day. Woo! Let's get it. Here we go. Here we go. 46. This way, coming this way. Here we go. Here we get shot. Kill. Mike 55.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Prescott to throw it.
We'll take it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. Again, it's Barkley. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hey, high 7.
Here's Jones on third down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
Ready, break.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Out to the right here to Shepard. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got Smith here. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A first down carry for Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Can't get open.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Go.
Now Jones operating from the gun. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Look at me.
I know he's bliss. Watch out for the blitz.
On 4th down, Jones.
Oh!
Incomplete. The
Man, you couldn't. Oh, that hurt.
Empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
3-5.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Here's Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
It's just me and you.
Here we go, 47.
Elliott. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Elliott. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Goddamn run shit ain't going on.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Go to 54. Line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here.
It's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jones.
Damn, he dropped the motherfucking ball. Sorry, bitch.
Hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Man, that nigga that didn't get hit. That nigga just got scared, man.
You've got to be able to throw
that nigga was scared.
When you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route.
You better
so
keep your
tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short.
I'm going for it. And finna go for it again. Same play, because he left a man on
35. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm is to keep the drive moving.
Ooh-wee.
Right there, 54, right there.
Ooh-wee. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
10, Jones.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, come on, man. That's bullshit, man.
Anthony Brown. Brandon,
that's bullshit.
This has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who had the receivers on lockdown.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marquise Goodwin. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 2nd and 7, Jones. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack.
Now Barkley
struck motherfucker gonna fumble. Man, this motherfucker gonna fumble, man. Come the fuck on, Saquon. Put your ass on the goddamn bench, bro.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year. 7-1 in their 8 games played at home. The only loss was on a Monday night to Tennessee. First down, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This is fielded at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now it's Barkley, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more coming.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Jones Throwing on fourth
What
down.
the fuck? Oh, man, come on, man. Bro, what was that about?
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively,
bro.
that might just seal a week one victory.
Goddamn wide receiver, you wide open. That
Well, they probably
sneeze,
don't
so
need
you
to
know
run
who
a
I was
play here,
going
but
to.
you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Clown ass nigga.
Ezekiel Elliott. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And it is incomplete.
That comes from me going
17
for it on
seconds
4th
now
down.
on the clock here.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
What we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes
Thing is, it was going to happen that way anyway. You see
And
what
he's
I'm
going to be
saying?
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys are going to take over
when he fumbled the ball, I was going to lose. That was over then.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
So I was just trying to get as many yards for my quarterback as I can. I'm trying to build him up right now.
Here's Prescott. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Dallas, that'll be a happy season 1.